Good afternoon, friends, and welcome. I'll be sharing live trades and results with you. We'll be evaluating how well these trades work out. We'll be benchmarking this against the S&P 500. I'm expecting to be outperforming it every month. Along the way, I'll also be sharing some lessons I've learned about investments, trading, and building wealth. And of course, the mandatory disclaimer. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be interpreted as advice. And with that, let's get into it. All right, welcome to trade number 11. But before we get started, I want to say, although trading is interesting and great, I think it's always good to take a step back and look at what's happening around us. I just wanted to share some of this experience with you because I was actually in Ohio off of Lake Erie during kind of a monumental time. It was the eclipse and a chance to see what a complete eclipse looks like while you're in the US. And as you can see here, I've got a shot of the eclipse. I'll tell you, it's so hard to capture this. The pictures will not do this justice. If you ever get a chance to see an eclipse in person, a total eclipse, you should definitely go do that. But you can see here what it looks like. It got dark enough where even some of the planet was also visible. And as I zoom out, you can also take a look at how dark it is around and the fact that it looks like there's a sunset in every direction. So if you ever get a chance to go see a total eclipse, definitely do it. All right, let's get into the trading and what happened. On our last trade, we were in and out in a day. You can see we took a little profit and got out. But these are the kinds of decisions that I think end up working out fantastically. So Adam's goal is always buy low and sell high. And where we can avoid losses and where we can take profit, let's go ahead and take the profit. So between our exit and the next day, there was a big gap down and we were out of the market. So we missed all of that pullback, and that is a perfect place to take an entry. You might ask, well, should you wait another day or two? I'm not sure, what the right answer is. Love to see what you think in the comments. But because this pullback was significant and because we are buying at a lower price than we're entering, Adam's going to go ahead and take that entry on this particular day. You can watch that trade go in live, and the order is filled, and we are on. All right, the next day, the market's finally moving in our favor. There is a gap up. It does move quite a bit through the day, but definitely closes higher. So you can see we've made a pretty decent profit in one day. This is a good move. Again, avoiding all the loss. We were out of the market. If you were holding it, you were taking that loss. We missed all of it, and we're going to capture all of this gain here. So Adam is going to decide to go ahead and exit. The market's very volatile. We'll take the profits where we can get them, and we're going to go ahead and take that exit. You can watch that happen live, and trade number 11 is over. Let's see how we're doing and head over to the tracking sheet. All right, that trade closed on April 11th. At April 11th, the S&P 500 was at 518. As you saw, there was a pretty big pullback in the market. The S&P from the prior reading was minus 0.28%, and that brings the year-to-date total of the S&P 500 buy and hold strategy to 8.98. A little drop off its peak, that highlight in green. This was actually a really nice trade for us because we were out of the market when the market was falling. We got in. There's a question of should we have waited another day for the next entry? We're going to find out on the next trade whether that was good or not. But we took the profit, 1.58%. These are the things that I think are incredibly interesting to me. The market is falling and we are picking up gains. So pretty significant. We picked up a little over 1.5%. So that brings our year-to-date total to 9.04%. You can see the highlight here in green. We like to see our maximum gains pretty close to the time we're trading. If they're one or two trades back, that's still okay. But we do like to see them keep up because we want to see that we're advancing our trading strategy throughout the year on every trade. So let's take a look at our key metrics. We were significantly below the S&P for several trades, 3, 4, 5 trades. we have finally got ahead of it by just a little bit. You can see our S&P 500 8.98 to our 9.04. If we're being really honest, it's barely beating it, but again, we picked up quite a bit from our last time. We were pretty significantly behind. We do want to see this greater than 1.5, but at least we're moving in the right direction. And at this point, beating the S&P is what it's all about. So that's working out pretty good. 4-year charts, you can take a look and see where we're at. But the big story, of course, is this year as of 4/11, 2024. We are ahead of the markets and we will take it. Let's see what happens on our next trades. That's it for today. How do you think we're doing? Please comment below and let me know how this compares to other investments you've seen. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only and should not be taken or interpreted as advice. Until next time.